How do you think all these pieces will work together with the core that you already have, obviously with Caitlin and Kelsey Mitchell? Everywhere you go, you get fever questions at this point.
Absolutely.
Right? She's like, I'm used to it. Let's talk about just all the additions, starting with head coach Stephanie White. And you all have Dwana Bonner, sharpshooter Sophie Cunningham. Just announced Brianna Turner is coming in.
And so once again, continuing to put pieces, I'm super excited for it because I think for Kelsey, Caitlin, and I think we've just been able to develop such a great connection. Yeah, so I'm super excited, first and foremost, because I think last year we made it so far. And I just know that we have so much potential.
Aliyah Boston just dropped a message that has the entire WNBA talking. After that viral workout video showing Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell going hard in the gym, Boston's response tells us everything about the Fever's championship dreams.
Kelsey Mitchell has been a player that it feels like at times has not been given the flowers that she has so rightfully deserved. Last year was a year where I think people really started to wisen up and give her the flowers that she has earned.
And so once again, bringing in the pieces that the front office thinks is going to be perfect for us, perfect for our locker room is exactly what we need. Yeah, I love Kelsey first and foremost. And so I'm happy that she's getting her flowers because I think when you look at the type of player Kelsey is, our team doesn't function the way it functions without Kelsey. Kelsey is such an important part to our team. I think number one, her speed.
You know what's crazy? While everyone's focused on Clark's rookie season, this team is quietly building something special behind the scenes. Boston saying, "My chalet, see y'all soon," might seem small, but it reveals exactly how this team is connecting, even when they're apart. The chemistry brewing in Indiana might be the biggest story nobody's talking about yet. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video.
Because one, she's been around the league. She knows she's been within the Fever organization, but also she's a competitor. Kelsey does not like to lose. She does not like to feel like we're playing bad basketball. I think the amount of time and effort and energy Kelsey has given into basketball, her repay is winning. There's no one in the league that can contain Kelsey. Every time Kelsey has the ball, everyone's preparing help side because they don't know what's coming. They don't know if that three is going up. They don't know if she's going to blow by and get to the basket. And so being able to be a post player, having a guard like Kelsey, it's amazing. Her replays continuing to shine on that court. And so for me being a teammate, it motivates me as well because I want to win. I know what it takes to win, but I also know what it takes having teammates that want to win.
You know what's crazy about this workout video? It's only 30 seconds long, but it's got the entire WNBA world on fire right now. 30 seconds. That's all it took for fans everywhere to start buzzing about what's happening with the Indiana Fever. This isn't just any ordinary off-season footage. This is the kind of content that gets shared thousands of times because it's showing us something special brewing in Indiana. The Fever dropped this video showing Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, and Brianna Turner putting in serious work together. And let me tell you, this isn't just your typical look at us working out PR content. These players are locked in, running real offensive sets that they'll be using when the season starts. It's like getting a sneak peek at what the Fever's offense might look like next season, and fans are eating it up. While everyone's been obsessing over how Caitlin Clark will adjust to the pro game as a rookie, this video shows something way more important: the chemistry that's already developing between the veterans and their new star.
Knows exactly what it's going to be, but she also knows that she has a big name, and Caitlin Clark is a huge name that people want to come on. They want to say what they think. They want to what she should do, what they should happen. But for me this year, especially having Caitlin being a rookie, I obviously just being a rookie the year before and knowing exactly what's going to come, whether it's the refs, whether it's social media. But I think also Caitlin handles that like a champ. She knows when you look at it, Caitlin's just a competitor, right? And so for me, it made it easy because the advice I gave was just, okay, girl, I'll be my little short roll. If that's what you need, don't worry about the refs because they're not going to give you any calls because that's exactly what they do to rookies.
That's the real story here. We're not just seeing individual talent. We're seeing the beginnings of what could be a dangerous offensive unit. Let's break down exactly what we're seeing in this footage. These aren't just casual shots or simple drills. They're running actual sets with timing and positioning that matters. And the connection between Mitchell and Clark already looks scary good. The way they're finding each other, making reads, and anticipating movements. That's the kind of stuff that usually takes half a season to develop, not the off season before training camp even starts. Behind this whole operation is Keith Porter, the Fever's development coach who previously worked with Connecticut. If you don't know about Porter, you should. He's becoming one of those behind-the-scenes difference makers that true WNBA fans appreciate. His specialty, getting players in elite conditioning and fostering team chemistry during these crucial off-season workouts. He's not just having them run drills, he's building a foundation for something bigger. Have you noticed how comfortable Clark already looks running alongside Mitchell? For a rookie who hasn't even played her first official WNBA game, that level of comfort is rare. Rookies typically spend the first few months just trying to figure out where they should be on the court, but Clark is already flowing within these sets. And remember, this is a rookie with more pressure and attention than maybe any WNBA rookie ever, yet she's already looking like she belongs. The passing sequences they're executing show an understanding between players that usually takes months of playing together to develop. Mitchell and Clark are already finding each other's favorite spots, anticipating cuts, and delivering passes with perfect timing. That's not normal. That's the kind of connection that championship teams have. And they're building it now, before the season even starts. All this is happening while Aliyah Boston is finishing up her commitments elsewhere, which explains why she's not physically present in the workout. But don't think for a second that Boston isn't fully engaged with what's happening. The way social media has exploded with this footage means every player connected to the Fever has seen it, including Boston. Boston's response to the video says everything you need to know about her mindset. Her comment, "My Chalet, see y'all soon," isn't just a casual acknowledgement. It's a player who's mentally preparing to join a unit that's already building something special. She's watching closely, staying connected, and making sure everyone knows she's coming to add her talents to what's already forming. The excitement surrounding the Fever isn't just about having individual stars anymore. It's not just about Caitlin Clark's rookie season, or Kelsey Mitchell's scoring, or Boston's dominance in the paint. It's about how these pieces are fitting together even before training camp starts. That's what has WNBA fans and analysts buzzing after seeing just 30 seconds of workout footage. You know what's fascinating about championship teams? They're built way before the season even starts. What we're witnessing with the Indiana Fever isn't just about assembling talent. It's about creating that special sauce that turns good teams into great ones. The betting odds don't lie. Since that workout footage dropped, odds makers have dramatically improved the Fever's championship chances. They're now considered legitimate contenders based on what analysts are seeing in these early interactions. History backs this up too. Remember the 2020 Seattle Storm? Their off-season bonding translated directly into a championship run. The experts always point to those early chemistry-building moments as the foundation for winning it all. That's exactly what's happening in Indiana right now. Boston's message wasn't just a casual comment, it was her buying into what's brewing. When you see teammates this connected before training camp even starts, you're watching the birth of something potentially special. The Fever aren't just preparing for games, they're preparing for a championship run that started with 30 seconds of footage that showed us everything we needed to know.